When I dance, I have a freedom. It's about connecting to the past. Every touch, every move, it's about reflecting. The Season of Cambodia Festival allowed me to reconnect to myself, to my people, to my culture, and to the world. My name is Jay. I am from Cambodia. I am a dancer, choreographer, and a Fulbright scholar. Art is so important in Cambodian culture. This art form brings people together and look to the future by holding also to the past and stay true to the present. When you have arts that can connect the three time frame together, it is something special. Around 1950 to the late 1960s, the Cambodian art was at its own peak. We were so proud of ourselves that time, and everybody knew about us through arts. From 1975 to 1979, there was a genocide. Millions of people were killed. It was a dark time for Cambodia. 90% of Cambodian artists were killed during the war because of their profession. After the war, for those communities, for the artists, the main thing is about preserving. So we have to gather together and find ways to grow and to continue this tradition to make it happen again.
So much of the perceptions of Cambodia is around the killing field and the tragedy. How can we start to change the perceptions of a whole nation? The idea around Season of Cambodia is to create a platform for Cambodian arts to be exposed to the world. And we decided that the first project will be in New York City. The festival covers performing arts, so music and dance. There was a film festival, a whole visual arts component, and also a humanity program.
The festival brings the old and the new together, the masters and the emerging artists together. It is the richness of the festival.
This idea captured the attention and interest of a whole group of organizations that ended up working closely together. I mean, anytime you can get organizations to collaborate in that way, it is really meaningful.
34 arts institutions in New York City became engaged with this larger visions of how do we bring a nation to transform itself through the arts and the culture.
Everywhere in New York City that time was about Cambodia. I was so proud. People from all over the world joined us to celebrate this festival together.
I think the festival had a really interesting impact on the city. I really heard lots of people talking about seeing work that they felt was a real discovery for them, and they engaged with the notion that this did have a larger socio-political kind of mission.
There's a whole new generation of young artists that are doing amazing work and engaging with the world and engaging with the community. They're the one who kind of being the ambassador. The fellow program was a really great opportunity for the Season of Cambodia to bring young emerging arts leaders of the country. One of them being Katia. She's among these very inspiring young Cambodian who has so much aspirations to learn from the world and then take that back home.
Arts in Cambodia is the way how you transform the sadness, the grief, and the tragedy to something beautiful, to something hopeful.
We used to have the weight of our past. Now for Cambodian artists, they can work with peers around the world and be seen as artists.
We are no longer a sad country. We are a country of high civilization. We are peoples of hope.
I do believe that part of the accomplishment was establishing the really meaningful role culture can have in rediscovering a kind of vitality that is enormously important.
This could be a model for other post-conflict nations around the world and inspire people to kind of continue this movement about how the arts and the culture transform society, nations, and people.
It is so important to keep the energies that happen during the festival alive. The spirit of the festival, it will be there in our heart. It's just only the beginnings of something amazing.